Welcome back, Summoners. MVR here with some Caitlyn bot lane gameplay for you guys today. Gonna be snipering all those whole hoes even. Unfortunately for me, we're against another Caitlyn. Standard joys of solo queue, unfortunately. Who's going to be the better Caitlyn? That is the question. I'm a little bit rusty on AD carry. Obviously, I did upload my Tristana video not too long ago, and that pretty reasonably well. My farm was a little bit shabby. Obviously, the Buster shot, whatever it is, what crushed all the minions and exploded in little pieces, kind of cost me some minions and just kind of a bit of misclicking, really. If you or in any lane when you're farming, if you misclick, then it can put you out of position to get that minion, and it gets killed by minions and blah blah blah. So we'll see. Obviously, as an AD carry or in any lane, farming is really very important. But we want to be getting as much gold as possible off myself so that I can get an early BF sword. Ideally that would be my first. My first pack would be with a BF sword. It doesn't always happen. It all depends on how the lane goes and so forth, so forth. But if I can get a BF sword, I'd be a very happy bunny. Anyway, it was some Zyra support today against the owner for them. Hopefully. I would say Leona's a lot stronger, she has such a hard initiation, especially at level 2 with the EQ combo, and then when she hits level 6 the EQ R combo and plus the W. Well, Sora, I don't know, she's still pretty effective, don't get me wrong. If she lands her root, obviously the root doesn't stun them, which is, the kind of the shame, but it can lock them into place, which is quite nice, and especially if she puts a seed down and then the seed starts, grows into the plant and it starts doing can do some nice damage. I think a lot of people sometimes underestimate the damage Zyra does, and especially a lot of Zyras sometimes I've seen go for like an early hurt and guys, which was really nice for the additional damage and blah blah blah. So we shall see. Yeah, Sue with Gragas in the mid lane, and then we got Gragas in the top lane with the Nilly by the looks of things. And then obviously Zyra's ultimate's pretty nice for team fights, but then so is Leona. I think Leona, in my opinion, is a better champion, but it all depends. She obviously is just not running any support runes or masteries because she's got 39 AP, which is a lot. So hopefully we can use that. 39 AP is a lot of AP. Hopefully we can use that to our advantage of the game. She even has more than Gragas, and he's taking a flipping Doran's ring. So I think that gives you an idea. He's got 50 in the top lane, but gives you a rough idea of what's going on anyway. So we shall see how we will do. That is the question. That's the question. Kha'Zix vs Shogar. Kha'Zix, I believe, has a stronger early game, I'd say, but Shogar can just be as effective early game, but it really has to be able to land his Q. If he doesn't land his Q, then, well, there's no point in him, bothering. A bit of a late reaction from Zyra may mean that I've taken the long route by accident, but yeah, hopefully we can get the first minion in time. It's probably where I actually get here, but then I end up missing it. So we want to try and get a couple of auto attacks in. Obviously we don't want to miss them, but we want to make sure that I can get that level 2 before they do. But the fact that their AD carry, Caitlyn of course, isn't here. Probably should have seen another Caitlyn. She's like, nah, fuck this. I'm AFK. Which, as much as I'd hate mirror matchup lanes, that would really would suck. So the reason I like Caitlyn and Tristana, I haven't really played much AD carry this season, but they were the ones who carried me a lot last season. It's because of their long range. You can just outpoke enemy champions, and especially in the team fights you just kind of sit back being the auto attack kind of queen, really. Where is Caitlyn? That is a very good question, because she's fallen very far behind now. And there's so much for the that was like a misclick where I was trying to click on the minion, but instead my dipping dude just ran around all my own minions instead, which is a bit annoying. But just sometimes it's nice just to press S and you just like stand still and I don't know. Got the big one. We missed out once, not too bad. He obviously doesn't do that much damage really, yeah. So, where is Caitlyn? That's what I would like to know. Because this does suck. I'd really, even though again the same AD carry does suck, but it'd be nice to actually have a challenge this game instead of the Yona who can't do jack shit. It's just gonna stand against the turret. So hopefully she does come back. But when Caitlyn does decide to come back, or wherever she may be, it's going to be pretty hard for her to really get back into this game. One, because well, she's like 23 CS behind me, and just experience. Once she gets in the lane, she's only going to be level 1. So the only thing we can really do in this situation, here she is. Took her flipping time. try and obviously, really, to be honest, item-wise she has more of an advantage because she got more pots, but you know we want to try and make that level advantage pay off if possible. We did actually land my Q there, which was quite nice amount of damage. Don't really want to take the turret down. I hate taking the turret early game because the problem is it just allows their jungler to come, you know, gank 24/7. I don't want really Kha'Zix to be down my lane at all. Let's say so. Oh, that was a bit of bad farm by me. They say it would really hurt me a lot. We don't want to get punished. We get the big one. That's the most important thing. We need to get a Zyra route down or something. There's no really need to be scared of them because we have such a big lead over them at this moment in time. But I have to be. It was a nice. Here he is. We should get away without having to burn too much. Yeah. It almost turned that around. I might, if I actually shot my Q, I might have killed him. I don't know. I didn't really think we were going to do as much damage to him, but yeah, GG to Kha'Zix. That was always really going to be the case. We're overextending and easy gank for him to make. But luckily we missed at W. If I hit that, if W had landed, it might have, you know, obviously it would have slowed me. So I might have to have burned my heal at least. But it's cool, good gank because it released some pressure on there, Caitlyn, which is nice. Because Zara did get a nice Q off. Oh, I think it's a Q. Unfortunately for me, she flipped and E backwards when I went for the Q, so not to worry, we have a good CS lead. Well, you know, we have the highest CS in the game, which you imagine we should do. If I didn't, you know, something would be quite wrong. We're looking cool. We actually missed. Oh no, we did get that minion. I thought I was going to cock it up because I didn't mean to actually auto attack it. So she's doing quite well in the reason of landing her Qs, but the issue is that I'm having is the fact that she has the mana pods and the health pods, so she's able to sustain up quite well. So nice little purchase from her. But we're almost at that BS sword point. It's been a pretty easy BS sword to kind of get because of the fact, obviously Caitlyn was AFK, but you know there's nothing really I can do in my power to stop that. I don't know where she was, why she was AFK, but the fact she was. So Kha'Zix seems to be doing a good job over the board anyway. Which is not a good sign. We don't want the early Kha'Zix getting fed, which seems to be happening at the moment. There's no point in really trying to make anything happen if Zyra doesn't land her route. If she lands her route, you know, I'm happy to go in. Otherwise, I'm better off just really kind of trying to farm away and keep up my CS lead, get that experience. If I can get to level 6, which we will do before they do, pretty huge. Majority of farming we've actually got this game so far, but really the early game farming we haven't had. Well, even now, you know, it's not really that much. That's not really that hard to farm because you know they're scared of us because we have that level advantage and so forth. So I don't know. I really should. If I'd kept my Q, we'd actually probably have killed her then. At least made her burn her flash, but. Oh well, Nox are nice and low, which means Caitlyn's more. But we have no wards in this lane now, which means we are very open to that Kha'Zix gank, which is very scary considering. Nice. We have to flash. You know, I don't want anything to do with it. And that was the issue. We were pushed up too far and we hadn't warded, so we were really asking for that to happen. So it means we back, but it gets my BS sword, so we lose a bit of experience, but it's cool. By the time we get back, you know, Caitlyn would have leveled up. You know, she's not even level. I think she only just hit level 4 then, or might have been Leona hitting level 6. So, you know, we have a good lead. Nice minion lead. We have the highest CS. Yasu's kind of catching up. We missed a couple of minions which I shouldn't have done, but we landed the majority. But again, as I said earlier, you know, that hasn't really been much of a challenge for me. It's been pretty easy farming. And now we just need to complete the lead. But to close it, you know, I guess we would have been around that area. No, but by the time, the problem is now is that, you know, I would have had a lot of minions to actually have gained that gap back over, but because Zyra just threw off flipping plants down and whatnot, kind of screws me over a little, or makes me lose a couple of minions, which I wouldn't want to lose. But there you go. So we'll see what Zyra backs. Is she going to go for this By the fact that she's bought those wards, I assume that she's probably going for AP and not going for the Sightstone at the moment. Oh shit, I did get it. I was paying too much attention to the scoreboard then. So we have to be careful, we still got to, you know, the owner's now level 6, so even though Caitlyn's behind, with the owner's stun, or triple stun really, they could make a big play happen, that's for sure, so we'll just keep that in mind. But with the BS sword, I certainly have a nice damage spike compared to their Caitlyn. Like, mostly she'll come back with is a mostly she'll come back as a pickaxe, probably a vamp scepter. So we'll give Zara a little hope. Yeah. So what's she gone for? She's not even bought anything. What the fuck? That was a bit terrible kill. I kind of panicked a little bit because Zix was up in the top lane, but I thought for some reason I thought it was his portrait in the bot lane. Kind of scat out a little bit. This is where we have to really try and punish him now that I have this BS sword, and the fact that she has. Oh no, she does. I was looking at Nidley, that's why. Is Nidley AFK? What the? Can't tell why Nidley. I guess she hasn't backed. I was looking at Nidley. So she did go for the pickaxe, which is interesting. But so far, their team's looking a lot stronger because Kha'Zix is just doing a better job really in the jungle. Shogath hasn't been able to get going yet, and it's kind of nice. You should get that. I missed my Q, but yeah, it was a good job. The battle for those flipping pink wards. They did get the pink ward, but you know, totally not worth it. And that was where our dominance kind of shown. You know, the fact that I had the BS sword, I was always going to really be a lot stronger than what Caitlyn was, and she was in two minds whether to go for it. And you know, Leona went balls deep, and you know, Caitlyn wasn't ready to follow up, and I was there the whole time. I think I landed my original Q, but I definitely missed my second one. But thanks to my having, you know, my BS sword already, it meant that I was able to easily pick up the kill. But again comes the issue, every support I always play with always wants to flip and take the turret. I guess they like the early gold, but the thing is I don't like is, you know, this now, especially with Kha'Zix is reasonably fed, it's an issue, so that's a bit nice. You know, Kha'Zix is going to be able to easily gank us now, and I say he's fed as well, he's on a rampage. 4-0 to Kha'Zix is not what you want to be seeing, so unfortunately I can't afford my, I was hoping to afford my Finny Edge and that would have been pretty nice. I could actually just skip that, or still go for it, but get a Zeal. I don't know if this is the smartest way about going for things, but I'll try something different. Yeah, otherwise I'd just be able to get a pickaxe, and I guess I could have completed my boots, I think. I'm not sure, I think I had about 1900. Should have been alright, I don't know. We'll give this a whirl. It's probably around about the same, I guess. Well, if I completed my boots, I would get, what, how much attack speed? 25. Through the Zeal I get 20, plus I get the critical strike 10s, which is nice, and I still get the movement speed. I don't know. Maybe boots would be better, but that 10% or plus 10, whatever it is, critical stance, chance, whatever the fuck. Whatever. I don't know. It's all good. The thing is, I got my BS sword, and that's the most important thing, is Caitlyn still hasn't actually bought anything. I'm obviously getting a kill and assist out of that, plus the farm lead still. We have 40 CS now. But this is the issue, is I don't think Zara has a Sightstone. No, so you know, we're very open or vulnerable to the flipping Zix ganks now. Especially where I think we don't have enough pressure on the map at all, you know, because Zix will be focusing bot lane now. So we'll see. How is Shogath looking? Hopefully Shogath can get big and tanky, it might be alright, but this is what really scares me, is just the issue where we're going to be, how am I queued in here, that was really nice. Where we're just going to be open to these car janks. Can't even speak because Zix ganks. I was trying to say car. I say car and it just sounds like car, whatever. Zix. This doesn't sound right. Anyway, Zyra's damage, she's putting off on Caitlyn is pretty damn nice. But the thing is, you have to be very careful as of course the Kha'Zix gank, because of the owner, with the owner engaging and Kha'Zix comes, it's going to be pretty flippin' strong. It's probably a bit of a waste of my ultimate then, really. I should have kept. Oops. Didn't think I was actually going to get the Q. It was a bit of a waste in the end, but so happy days. gotta be careful because but he is currently in the mid lane, I think, getting like killed almost. So I could go over and help them, but I'm gonna just push instead. By the time I get there, I don't think we're really gonna be able to have much of an impact. So Zara's en route. This is the Zeal where it comes in quite handy now. Even though actually saying that the boot. Well, no, I have the dagger. I don't know, whatever. We might even get this turret. Nice, good job to Zara. Good roam. Yeah, it's not worth it because Caitlyn's, you know, let's say she was trying to ult me. She landed the Q plus her ultimate. She'd have probably killed me. And the thing was, that I could have took the turret, but if I took the turret, then she'd have definitely killed me because I'd have probably took what, one turret hit, but then with the ultimate, it was GG. So very close, no close. Very close. I can't even speak. I'm just gonna stop speaking. I'm going for my Phantom Dancer. I would not go for the. I would not build like this normally. I would always like build my my Phantom Dancer would come after a big item like e.g. Infinity Edge, Bloodthirst, or whatever. But just purely because of the fact I can buy it right now, I don't know. I'm a man like who likes to buy things. I don't like having little things. I like the big things in life. So yeah, GG, really good. Zara's doing a really good job because she didn't want to support. She really wanted to go mid lane, and then she was like, I want to go AD carry. I was like, man, I'm locked in an AD carry, but she's doing a really good job. The only thing, what I said, you know, I was right at the start. I said she wouldn't go for that sight stone. She would go for her torment, and that's what she's actually gone for. Which I don't mind. Don't get me wrong, but she's still buying wards, which is a good thing. But we'll see. Zix hasn't really done too much bot lane. But how many kills has she got? I think she's got like, she's got 3 kills, and obviously one of them wasn't anything to do with me, and the other 2 kind of were. But to be honest, I'm happy to have those kills because having Zara here with a flipping, having Zara with 105 AP now, 60 more AP within 10 levels, and having that torment, just the passive and the penetration of that torment is really OP. So I'm happy for her to have the kills so that she has all that additional damage and whatnot. Missed a big one minion there, which is never good. Damage. So that was pretty much all Zyra's damage coming out there. At least because Zix is dead, because that's a bit of relief. So yeah, it's cool. We're looking good. But, obviously we'll push. I'm quite surprised we've been left alone so long in this bot lane at the moment. But I'm worried that Kha'Zix is now going to be up and it could cause an issue. Damage we're doing to this turret is OP. I think we should get out of here. I'm really worried about Zix. I think we're getting so baited in for this. Don't know why I stayed. Don't know why I stayed. She got it with the plan. Don't know why I stayed. It was only stayed because flipping Zyra was staying there, and I knew it was gonna happen. I really annoyed with myself that I stayed. I should have just walked away, but I was worried that Zyra was staying there. I'm too much of a nice guy. But yeah, now they get Dragon for free, so it was not worth it at all. And we achieved nothing from staying there, so
Your turret has been destroyed.
it was clear that they were going to be ganking us hard. Let's play safer. Well, I was trying to play safe, but she was the one being standing there still. I blame Zara. Even though I never told her. I should have pinged her to back, to be honest, but not to worry. Well, it is to worry, to be honest, because whoever just killed me got a shitload of gold, and Caitlyn didn't get a kill, but yeah, it's a bit of a shame. I really want to kill Caitlyn so hard right now. I'm gonna get her, unfortunately.
Time for a shakedown.
I think we're gonna. Ah, she's not there. I thought she was still there. Oh well, not to worry.
I have the tools.
Yeah, shitload of minions anyway. Nice. So yeah, we do have to play a lot safer now. We've taken 2 turrets. We probably have to just go mid or something. After we were alright at one point because Kha'Zix was dead, but staying at bottom was just so hard. And there's just no map pressure over the board because everyone's losing. Because every lane's losing by bot lane. This is the issue. What I said earlier with taking the turret. Motherfucker. So close, but yet so far. A good lead. If I'd landed my Q, I'd have definitely went for the ultimate, but
Time for a shake.
not to worry. It's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. I really need to get my Infinity Edge. And, you know, I have a nice amount of attack speed, but you know, who needs attack speed where you don't really have any damage, to be honest? That's the issue. Zyra's, damn it, she might have been a bit of a wasted ultimate. Her damage though is jokes. I'd give her that. But again, you know, now we're in the issue where Zix is going to be floating about. Shogath gets away. I mean, that's probably the best thing. We have no Zyra ultimate right now, so I think it's dodgy trying to do anything. And that was why we shouldn't have stayed. So yeah, again, you know, this is the problem, and this is why I hate taking turrets, because, you know, there's nothing else to do, so we keep going back to the same spot, and it's going to keep happening again and again, and because Zix, eventually Caitlyn, you know, it's giving Caitlyn time to get back in the game. Really, we need to push mid, to be honest. It's just what I hate. That's why I hate taking turrets. It's my life story. We've just destroyed bot lane, but you know, as I said, there's no pressure over the board. It means that we're just gonna keep dying and feeding Kha'Zix or whoever, and eventually start feeding Caitlyn, and it's just gonna throw away this massive lead. You know, I have a 70 CS lead over her and a shitload of kills. But we'll see.
Let's investigate.
So I don't know. I give credit to Zyra, but you know, she is now at the point where she said not to play as aggressive, and she's still playing aggressive, really, and it's kind of costing us a little bit, especially now that both my summoners are now down. It's a pretty dodgy position to be in. And yeah, this Kha'Zix now, you know, because of it all, he's now 12 to 2, he's super fed. Especially with my summoners down, once he gets on top of me, he will have no mercy, unfortunately. So we'll go, well, we've lost our mid turret, we'll go mid, you know, I don't want to be on my own anywhere really. Well, I don't know. We'll see. How is Shoga? He's a bit far behind really. He's kept up, well, he's doing alright in farm, but because Zix is certainly very far ahead compared to him. I don't know. Certainly when I get my Infinity Edge, my damage is going to spike out a lot, which is nice. That's how Gragas is level flipping 14. How's been going on there?
Want to see a hat trick?
Caitlyn's probably going to get a nice push onto my turret, but I don't know. Not much we can do about that. When does Dragon... So do we know... so we don't know when Dragon is. That's cool. I was gonna say it would suck quite a lot with this new feature if you actually know, if you didn't take Dragon or just walk past it, if you knew when the timer was. It would kind of, you know, I like the idea, that makes me like it a lot more. This is not good because they're fighting without me and I'm nowhere near being here, and Gragas is not there either as well, so it's not it's not good. They should know. I don't know why they were even fighting there anyway, without me or flipping Shogath. Not Shogath, flipping Gragas even. So yeah, it's not looking good. Now Caitlyn gets her flipping first kill now, and yeah, this is what I was talking about. It's just gone to pot completely. And there was nothing I could do in that fight. Had I done anything, or tried to do anything, I'd have just been over-engaged. You know. Had they started the fight when I was there, it could have been a big, you know, a big difference because I'd have been able to rock and roll. But you know, now Caitlyn's got 2 kills and she's got an Infinity Edge now. You know. She had nothing going for her before, but now suddenly she's quite far ahead. I can get my Infinity Edge, so obviously I have the Phantom Dance over her, which should be really huge, but she's certainly got a good advantage going to her, and it's just because, one, because we kept pushing bottom when we shouldn't have done really, and there's just no lane pressure. There's just, we're not creating anything over the board, and then that fight, I think that was when Caitlyn must have picked both her kills up. You know, I don't know why they were fighting, because I wasn't there. You know, they knew I was bottom, they knew Gragas was top. So yeah. Every time they, you know, they fail or battle like No, it puts us further and further behind. That's the problem. So now that when we come to fight again, you know, it's gonna be even harder for us. I don't know. How's our Yasu looking? She can't be. Gragas is so far flipping ahead. Oh, motherfucker. Shogar completely just avoided us. He ditched us. He was taking Ray. I could hear him taking race the whole time. It's very annoying. So, yeah, GD to Gragas. The problem is now they're going and it's too late to go now. I don't think they're going to even get anything. They might get the Leona. I think it's Caitlyn's just been pushing top like a beast. She get top? Yeah, she got it. It's not looking good. Not looking good at all. We really did wreck bot lane. Obviously we had a massive advantage because Caitlyn was AFK at the start, but for what it is, it's not looking good over the board. There's, every bar bot lane, nothing's going well. Shogas 1 to 4, Yasu 2 to 7. Where's Gragas 0 and 5? No one's looking strong at all on our team. Bar me and Zyra, really. It's a bit weird to say Zyra. Our support, looks stronger than what Gragas does, really. And the issue is that now Caitlyn really is probably just as strong as well, not just as strong, but certainly getting very close to my point. We've not achieved anything. Using my advantage, really. Died twice since then. I had a flawless game in bot lane, but since then it's just downhill. Really don't know what to do anymore. Just so lost. And Yasuo is dead. Of course. It's just, I don't know. It's just stuff like what was he even doing there? It just doesn't make sense. And Zyra is most likely dead, but you can't really do much for her as we kind of got to sit here. And who wants to surround her? Yes, there's the thing I find with Yasuo. You have a bad one or you have a good one, and that's that. There's no in between really. I find. I really don't think we've got much hope of winning this, but I must say I hate surrender. Do much about that. Quite surprised the Zix didn't actually go for me then. Did I not get my ult off? That's really nice. I'm gonna shit myself because Caitlyn not me. So I hit someone. We get an assist, whatever. Be nice to have got Caitlyn. They should be able to kill her, but again, Gragas, they're always just doing something somewhere else. GG to Gragas, but we lose our mid lane turret for it. So yeah, I was quite surprised I actually survived that. I wasn't really paying any attention to the fact that because Zix was coming over. Again, Yasuo is dead. I'm not. I can't be bothered. There's no point in me going over there because I died to Gragas. He's so far overextended. He was pinged Gragas ages ago, but yet he just kept walking, further away from nearly towards their base instead of walking into our base. It didn't really make sense, but there we go. Yeah, it's not looking good. I picked up. I think I got a kill over Kha'Zix during that. I was quite surprised he didn't actually decide to kill me, because he was quite committed to the dive, but in the end, I don't even know how Yasuo is still even alive at the moment. That's why I didn't even bother walking up there. I was, he was going to be dead a long time ago. I swear we're going to probably overextend. We've got to be very careful now to get put out here. Put the damage down. Nice. But in the end, I'm quite surprised. Thought this was going to be an absolute fail. But it's worked out. Probably, I think, yeah, because Zix dead. Caitlyn's bot's dirt. We need someone to get us going this game. We've got nothing else working for us. I've got a hell of a lot of damage, so why not? The only issue really is Lily, but to be honest, she's not getting AP, I don't believe. Her spear's like, just tickles, so it's cool. We should be able to. As long as Shogas smites on par, there should be no issue with us. losing this. That's where the owner steal comes in. Garagus got it. It could have been stolen. Yeah, good job. Just need to now group up and make something happen.
Want to see a hat trick?
Where is the owner off to? She still? Take the red bar. I think it was Shogath already. No, he's actually gonna let me have it. I don't think he was. Well, I don't think she's gonna get the kill for it, unfortunately. Had I recalled in time, we could have got there, but no, it's not the end of the world. The main thing was we got Baron. I can afford my last Whisper now, so certainly starting to look a lot stronger. But I still think they have the lead, even though we have Baron. I don't know. It depends what we can do. We'll see. We shall see. But we're certainly looking strong. It's made me feel a bit more happy about things. I was quite surprised that we actually turned around that whole situation. I think it was because they were split. Caitlyn wasn't with them as well, which was quite important. Had Caitlyn been with them, it could have been a bit of a pain, but she wasn't there, so they didn't have the AD carry, and like I said, they were split, because me and Shogath, I think it was Shogath, just smashed Kha'Zix in the place pretty easy, and once Kha'Zix is gone, you know, that's all their threat pretty much, it's Kha'Zix, and that's, you know, what Kha'Zix does, 17 kills out of their 25. Once he's gone, they lose so much threat. And I have a lot of, you know, it means that mostly I'm going to survive. Their Gragas is so tanky. This is mid lane Gragas. I've never seen, I understand top lane Gragas being tanky, but like that, but mid lane. Interesting. Probably didn't need to use my ultimate, but it's nice to secure the kill. Make sure he doesn't get away and, you know, it's a man down. But the thing is, it doesn't matter if we kill someone, we need to either take a dragon or we take mid lane. We need to secure objectives, otherwise taking kills means nothing. Let's see. I'm gonna go for the dragon. I imagine Kha'Zix is gonna probably like try and... Oh my god. That would have been a good time for Kha'Zix to potentially have made something happen. He got it, GG. Should I be surprised? I had a feeling he was going to get it after Shogath failed smited Baron when there was not even other jungler around there. Yeah, that was a fail. Free dragon for them. GG to Kha'Zix. Easy pickings. Might be able to try and take this turret. I'm worried about Kha'Zix though. We should get away. He missed his Vorpal spikes, which was huge. Nice ult. Good ult. That was a really good ult by Gragas. And we can now get the mid turret did actually get down. Nice. So, yeah, again now, you know, this is where we now have to push. They have no Kha'Zix, and they say that this is their biggest threat. So there's gonna be a time to make something happen. That's certainly gonna be now. Good job. You get that? Delayed her now anyway, so she's not going to be there in time, so we should get this inhib turret as well. Actually making the most out of Baron buff, which is nice. Nice to see. We get the inhib. Just when once Kha'Zix goes down, and Kha'Zix was just greedy chasing me, and my team, luckily for me, kind of closed around him. I was always going to get away, but you know, team closed behind him, and he was just so overextended, and it was GG. But this is a lot of time where people just now overextend. You know, there's no reason to be in their base anymore. We're not going to achieve anything. Can I actually get over this? No, I can't. Doesn't that suck? You know, a lot of teams generally, you know, would stay in their base because of that. You know, you achieve nothing and die and lose Baron, and, you know, give away kills, and then they end up getting your base and blah blah blah. Like now, you know, why did Zyra just die? And why is Shogath about to die? For what reason? They just stayed. It wasn't even they weren't even their base. I don't understand what they were doing really. So item wise, what do we want to go for? We have my. I don't have any lifesteal. Wow. Oh shit. I thought I would have had some lifesteal by now. I think I'm gonna go for the Blade of Rune King because of how tanky Gragas looks. You know, has so much HP. Nidlee's, you know, looking a bit tanky, and so's Kha'Zix got a bit of HP, especially that Frozen Heart. So hopefully Blade of Rune King with a passive and that should help. But yeah, you know, now we just lost two people, and they're probably gonna answer back with an inhib themselves for, you know, no reason, just because they were taking jungle camps or something. I don't know. But yeah, and that was completely what I was on about. So
I have the tools for the job.
should be able to get him away. He's probably just trying to divert us from this mid lane turret though. As long as we don't lose anything, that's GG. Happy days. Looking good. least we got some super minions going for us as well now. Baron buff has ended. But this is the problem. Has she gone for a Sightstone now? No. She's got so many items she won't be even Warden anymore, and this is an issue. Especially against Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix thrives off people not having vision, because she just ganks from the darkness, and especially with his ultimate. And as a Caitlyn, when you don't have vision, or anyone really, it's pretty scary. But you know, when you got a flipping fed Kha'Zix roaming around, it's not what you want to. But we should see. The way they're playing, it makes me feel that Kha'Zix is certainly about. And I just don't want to be split, because once Kha'Zix jumps on me, and especially if I've got no one with me, the isolation damage he would do would be damn crazy. Something we've got to keep in mind all the time. So that's why it's nice, you know, sure, Zyra going this like full AP route's really nice because the damage she does, especially with her ultimate in the team fight, and she's certainly doing a really good job in helping us win this game, but I don't know, lacking the vision is never nice. Pretty sure, yeah, wow, she blocked it with his Wungu. Nice. I gotta be very careful not to overextend, just to go for like a couple of auto attacks. I completely dodged out Leona's ultimate then, which is really good. Did my cutlass actually go off? No, yeah. So, GG. Did Caitlyn die? Caitlyn, I don't know who killed Caitlyn. But yeah, GG. Really good job. And that's game now, really. So, turn it around. Happy days. Didn't really think we were going to win at one point. We've pulled it off. Don't even know why I'm doing it, but YOLO. I want to kill the motherfucker. I wonder if I ult him if it's going to kill him. Probably won't. Oh. I really want to kill him so bad. Oh well, we win, I don't care. I hope we do win now because I've just burned my summoners and the wrong one's actually being up, so might actually regret doing that. Certainly going to wreck, yeah, we have to, I don't know. Yeah, because it's, we got it. We even kill them before, just for lols. Probably not. Okay, yeah. I wish I kept my summoners now. Gragas! Wish I kept my summoners. We were just too greedy, tried killing them, and this is probably where they actually win the game now. Yeah, we might actually lose now. The problem was there. Well, no, I was a victim of it. Well, a bad guy of dinner, so I guess you could say whatever, however you want to call it. I was flipping attacking Lily instead of attacking the inhib, alter, whatever. So they will get Baron, but don't know. We just have to wait for Baron to end now. Luckily they won't push. Had they pushed, they could have really wrecked our base. But yeah, that was just greedy from us, really. We should just focus the thing instead of trying to focus targets. And I say I was doing the exact same thing. So anyway, what do I want to buy? I probably should buy a defensive item. APAD. What do I want a defensive item? Depends how cool do I think I am? That's the question. Could just go for a bloodthirst. For a bloodthirst, if more lifesteal, you get the shield as well, would be pretty nice. Or I go for a Banshees because it would block an ability, especially against Sienna, could be pretty nice. So
Let's investigate.
yeah, I'll go for Banshees, play it safe. So yeah, that was just, you know, I've done that many times where I've, you know, like, yeah, well, no, we don't need to finish it yet, we'll just kill these guys, and then I have lost a few times through doing that where it's so late in the game. 40 minutes we kind of got away with it, but say 50, 60 minutes, you know, they can like just come in your base and end the game, and you're just like, oh shit. Anyway, looking cool. A hell of a lot of damage going for me there, Caitlyn. Yeah, we're quite far ahead of there still, which is good. I haven't been farming much, to be honest. My farm was doing quite well, but I've really been kind of sticking with the team as I don't really need to farm too much. I'm in a pretty strong position. Now I have my Blade of Rune King. That's going to help me shred through the targets a lot more. Have to be very careful because he's literally on the outside of where we are. He took it himself. This is where I'm scared. Oh god. I'm sorry, Zara. Yeah. Yeah, there he was. GG. GG. That's probably game over now. I don't know. I knew Kha'Zix was there as well. So, it was just stupid. It was only me and Zyra there, and it was just pointless because it wasn't even there. So this is where they're probably going to fight as well. And if they fight, it's It's GG, they shouldn't fight. They should not fight. Why fight? Oh, yeah, game over. So we did lose in the end. Partly my fault, because I knew Kha'Zix was there and I was still hovering around like a flipping idiot, to be honest. And yeah, we lose. That shows you how to throw a game. Because we weren't grouped, and you know, we went over the dragon, just me and Zyra, and we paid the price in the end. Really, yeah. And it was easy kill for Kha'Zix. I was probably walking over a warder, he just spotted me, and you know, as soon as I'm on my own and Kha'Zix gets on top of me like that, it's game over. So unfortunately, we do lose. It's a really annoying game to lose because, well, we should have won. To be honest, probably quite a lot of it was my fault that we did lose at the end because I don't know if we would actually have killed the altar at the end, but I should have focused it and at least tried. And at the same time, I shouldn't have been running around our blue side of the jungle then on my own like that. As I knew Kha'Zix was on the right hand side as well, that's why I dropped that ward down and he just, you know, without any summons, he jumped on me. So just shows you, as I was talking, like, yeah, I not really got much to say. I'm sure you guys can come up with your own idea. It was a good game. Obviously, Caitlyn missed the start of the laning phase, which really put in my advantage. And then we were losing quite hard because the team were losing over the board, but we pulled it back, got the Baron. We were about to win the game, and then we threw it in like 3 minutes. There you go. I don't really know what to say more than that. That throw, hey. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Take it easy. Have a great day. Peace.